This garage isn't just where I work on the BRZ. It's where I learned how to hold a wrench, use power tools, and even change a car's oil. It's where I watch my dad fix everything. And it's where I still come to put my life back together. It's the space that started it all. Welcome to Vlogmas, and welcome to the garage that raised me. What's going on, party people? It is Vlogmas. This is Cool Octane Creations, where we give you guys that motorsport good. Now, through life, race weekends, projects, my garage has become very messy. So in today's video, we're just going to do a light cleaning, organization, give you guys a whole tour of my garage. So this is my childhood home. This is where my dad taught me how to work on cars, how to do home improvement, DIY, you name it. So this is the birthplace of Bailey, my BRZ, which I actually track, autocross, all that good stuff. So make sure you guys follow along because we got a lot of cool stuff coming. This is Vlogmas, daily uploads until Christmas. Buckle up, let's get going onto the video. It's Vlogmas, baby, let's go. Now this is my garage, my home away from home. It is one of my few happy, or I guess one of my happy places. So let's do a quick tour before we start cleaning up. Here in my garage, I pretty much divided up into two. Everything on the left side over here is mainly stuff that I use to work on cars, projects, all that good stuff. A lot of the stuff that I've either bought or inherited from my dad. And then everything over here on the right side is a lot of really like the home improvement stuff. My mom and my sister stuff we keep over here. Now this is a shared space, but I am the primary user of the garage, so I've kind of took it over a little bit, even though I don't live here anymore. I'm still here a lot to work on the car for race season and also the off season or any other projects I might have. So first things first, it is Vlogmas, and that means Christmas is coming, which every year, that means I have to bring down the Christmas decorations for my mom. We keep those up here. I bought these for her a while back so that way she could keep all the decorations. And then I made room on the shelves up there because personally, I hate climbing the attic to get all the Christmas stuff. So I just made room for all of them. All I have to do is get up, reach, bring this down. Easy peasy. Now I know there's probably better ways to store stuff, and we'll get there, but I'm also not sure if my mom wants to keep this house, or she might end up selling it. And it's not my house, so I kind of have to play this balancing act between making improvements to a house that's not mine for my mom, who might not even keep it. So that's kind of the game I'm playing right now. That, and right now we're also attempting to save money for my own house in the future, which there's a lot of stuff I would want to do, like the fancy storage stuff that you see online on TikTok with, you know, the ceiling shelves and whatnot. I would want all of that. That would be really freaking sick. But until then, we make this work. And it does work, you know. This is, you know, I've done about 3 years of autocross. And then, really, this is my first full year of track driving. So, you know, it works. So, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Later on this winter, we are definitely doing a deep clean of this entire garage. It's going to happen because it needs it. And that's something I like to do in the winter when I don't have to worry about racing, is really just clean up the space for the next season. There you go. Easy peasy. All right, so now the workstation, the garage is relatively clean and organized, but she needs a little bit more spice. So wait until the end of the video because we got a little redecoration slash, I don't want to say transformation, but just wait, just wait. So let's go ahead and start the tour of my space. First thing I kind of wanted to go over was this tool chest slash storage. So this is an actual like old school snap-on tool drawer storage set. So this was my dad's. I inherited this guy from him. I actually have no idea where he got it because he definitely didn't buy it from Snap-on because we can't afford Snap-on. We weren't a buy the luxurious stuff type of family growing up. So I wonder who he got this from, or like I don't know, garage sale or a friend, whatever it may be. Growing up, I had no idea what Snap-on was, so I didn't realize this was a cool tool storage thing going on. But a lot of the tools that I inherited are in this guy. Same with this guy up here that sits on top of them. So I use this quite a bit. And then right next to it is sitting my 2006 Harley Davidson Sportster. It is the 883 and is one of the last of the carbureted engines that Harley made for the Sportsters. So it's cool having this thing. It's currently not running. Battery's dead. And then I probably need to clean the carburetor. So that will be a project for this winter to get her up and running. Got some other mods that we're gonna do to her, so make sure you guys follow along because we're gonna get her up and running. Her name's Leela, by the way. So this is her. Over there, I just have a cabinet that I bought at Walmart, pretty cheap, like plastic outdoor cabinet that I bought, where I keep a lot of just like chemicals, cleaning stuff, paint, fluids, all that good stuff. I keep in here. I eventually want to upgrade this because it's kind of flimsy and there's a lot of weight in there, so I want to get something a little bit more sturdy and actual like chemical proof if I can. Then we come over here. This is what I call my pride and joy. I built this entire workstation myself. I'll post the video that from the YouTuber that inspired me to build this. So I took a lot of his schematics from him. I did some tweaks of my own, but essentially uh, built this mainly out of two by four. Uh, it's really easy design and concept. It's just some metal frame or not metal, some wood frames that you put together, and then you have the shelvings at the bottom, and then the shelf at the top. So all this by myself. I added the pegboards that I mainly got from Home Depot. When I first started this, since me and my dad grew up mainly going to Lowe's and Home Depot, this is where I got a lot of my stuff. But now we are Team Harbor Freight. So if you can see here, the U.S. General tool chest that I just got, we're Team Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight has stepped up their game so much since I started buying tools or buying hardware and stuff like that. So now I really go there. Harbor Freight, if you're watching, I would love to do some work with you guys. That being said, let's get back to this. So yeah, we built this mainly from Home Depot. Like you can see, the Husky butcher block that we use on top of here. That was one of the main differences that I did with this workstation. I also painted it because I wanted a specific color. And then a lot of these license plates and other stuff I actually inherited from my dad. Don't know where he got a lot of them, but held on to them, and I used them as decorations on the shelf up here. And then we've got our good old Texas flag, my alma mater, go Cowboys. This press cars only sign that a friend gave me. And then if you guys watch Dustin Williams, this is from his Legends Media company. So really liked this banner, so I went ahead and got this for the garage. And then over here, I've got an old school Subaru metal like plate thing, like a Japanese old Subaru thing. I actually won that at Subi Fest. I got second place in their autocross this year, so that I got a lot of goodies, and this was one of them from Subi Fest. But yeah, Also didn't want to skip over the computer. So this is actually a computer I built back in college, I think like my sophomore year. This was like what I built in order to run a lot of the engineering softwares that I would use between 3D modeling and stuff like that. It still holds up. It's a pretty old computer, but I have it here for watching videos, playing music. Eventually, I want a 3D printer out here so that way I could do some quick 3D modeling, slicing, and then 3D print something if I needed to. So that's the future of this guy right here. Really cool Logitech sound system that I got. I don't remember the model of it. I'll probably have it in the description down below. But really love bumping music while working on the car or working on other projects while we're out here. Then we have the ramps, our creeper, and then our tire rack where we keep all our race wheels and tires up here. So just to get them off of the ground because we're already running out of space. Like those tires I got to get rid of here soon. And then we have our fridge where we stock up with the nice icy beverages for a nice cold brew or just some sodas or waters or whatever. If I have the boys over and we're working on the car, this is where we stay hydrated. Then the funny thing is this old dresser. This was actually my childhood dresser that I had growing up. So when I moved out, we moved it out over here and we use it as storage. So I have like miscellaneous parts, electrical stuff, screws and whatnot. I keep all up in here. And then the rest of the garage, like I was saying before, is mainly my mom and my sister's stuff. I have some shelves up here too where I keep a lot of stuff. Ooh, also, if you guys know, you know, Chilton and Haynes handbook or books. So these were really popular back when I was growing up because you couldn't really get service manuals and stuff like that online as much. So me and my dad used these when we were working on cars and stuff. And then I bought some of my own. So I still keep them because it's nice to have. It's a little nostalgia here. That and I have one for my Harley to look back on. So it's cool to have a hard copy of something. But you know, even though I don't own these cars, like I said, it's something to really go back and have as nostalgia. Like, oh yeah, I forgot when I used to work on this car, type of thing. So cool stuff over here. I know my garage isn't perfect now. As I was talking about it before, I don't want to go crazy or transform this whole workspace. I've already done a lot to get it to where it is here. Now, there are some small things I could probably do in terms of organizing like the shelvings and stuff, cleaning that out, but it gets the job done. It has gotten me and my BRZ to where we are today, and hopefully get us even further with some of the cool stuff we have planned for the car. So make sure you guys, if you guys haven't already, subscribe. We got so much cool stuff coming. And then go and watch some of my older videos to see how we got here, you know. So if you guys have any questions about anything that you guys saw, let me know down in the comments. I'll answer them. If there was something you guys saw that I didn't talk about or want a specific video on stuff, let me know, guys. I want to, you know, provide for the community that has done so much for me, you know, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this garage. But I almost forgot. Hold on. We need some Shazam. No. Some spice? We need that good. Aha! Look at that. A little bit of spice, a little bit of flavor. We got the Christmas tree, Christmas lights, and the Christmas best friend right here. We have transformed my garage into Vlogmas Central, Vlogmas headquarters. We did a little shopping, We did a little bit of decorating, and now we are ready to take Vlogmas to the next level. Let's go. I'm ready. Let's take a look at the tree. We're going to show it off a little bit. Good old-fashioned Dollar Tree tree. Dollar Tree squared. Turn off the lights. Let's show it off. She's shining brighter than my future. But we got some really cool ornaments like a Care Bear for Care. We got a little video game controller. We got this very super cool camera with Christmas lights on it, just for Vlogmas. We got this super awesome race car with flames coming out. We got some tools from Home Depot, like a sander and a reciprocating saw. We got a little toolbox here. All the cool stuff on our tree. Alright, my camera's about to die, but that is it for this video. Like I said, we got a lot of stuff coming for Vlogmas, so make sure you guys like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and stay tuned for some of the next episodes. We have a race coming up here at the end of the week, so if you guys want to catch me racing time attack and time trials, that'll be some cool stuff. So we'll have the car out there and put it to the test. Until next time, peace out, everybody.